gathered here, assembled in the presence of God to unite Devan Allen West and Katelyn Marie Thomas in marriage.
One door opens while another one closes. That's how it always goes.
What I'm looking forward to with us being married is basically just being able to live together and have a life, and then eventually have a family, and then be able to see each other grow as we grow with each other.
But I don't ever need to, because
Marriage is companionship which involves mutual commitment and responsibility. You will share alike in the responsibilities and the joys of life.
What I'm looking forward to most with getting married is the feeling of, yes, we've began our life together already with purchasing our home and taking steps further in life, planning things for future years, but it'll truly feel like we're taking full steps into creating a relationship as one instead of him and I. It'll be we, it'll be everything that we have built and we have done.
one step forward follows one step backwards. That's what it takes to grow. One life left.
It wasn't my idea.
I think it's hard to watch. I got Teddy.
Yeah, I trusted you.
Is she beautiful, Devan? Do you love your bride?
I trusted you, Erica.
I'm sorry.
That's so not right.
Devan, will you take Katelyn to be your wife? Will you commit yourself to her happiness and her self-fulfillment as a person, and to her usefulness in God's kingdom? And will you promise to love, honor, trust, and serve her in sickness and in health, in adversity and prosperity, and to be true and loyal to her as long as you both shall live?
I do. There's not much of a story of how we met. It's more just through mutual friends, and then we started hanging out. We realized that we had the same likes, and just kicked off from that.
Katelyn, will you take Devan to be your husband? Will you commit yourself to his happiness, his fulfillment, and as a person, and to his usefulness in God's kingdom? And will you promise to love, honor, trust, and serve him in sickness and in health, in adversity and prosperity, be true and loyal to him so long as you both shall live?
So, how we met, there could be some variances in stories. For me, at least, it was that here and there we met, our friends crossing paths with us. I would invite them over to like high school parties, and they would meet up and be like, hey, can you come pick me up? So he would come and pick them up, and they'd go and have like dinner or something. But truly us meeting was one night at, I was totally done and through with a previous relationship, and I was like, I called up my girls and I was like, you know what, we need to get out of here. Like, I'm done, I'm out of here. Like, just take me somewhere, I don't care. And so we went to his house and he threw a little party, and like, I felt like I could finally relax around people. And the relationship didn't really start with like then, but I feel like that's truly when we met. We've seen each other in passing, but it was never like a true hi, I am.
Our Lord declared that man shall leave his father and mother and unite with his wife in the building of a home, and the two shall become one flesh. Who gives the bride to be married?
Her mother and I.
Our first date, I think from what I remember being our first true date was he took me to, I think it's called Fat Grass in, I don't even remember like the name of it. I know it's in Bay City and it's like the only one that I've seen there. So it's probably a different name. But we ate there, and then we went to the bowling alley and we played around a little bit, and then he had me meet his grandparents in Markham, and we played cards and marbles.
Cards and marbles.
That's whenever I learned cards and marbles.
We went to Bay City and we went to the new bowling alley and watched a movie and bowled, and then went to my grandparents' house to play cards and marbles. So it was really nice. Well, I wouldn't say it was love at first sight, but it just, ever since the beginning, everything felt right. Nothing was, no fights really. We agreed with most things, so it went easy and just continued growing from there.
Not fully married, but I noticed like right off the bat that he had his life together, and I was like, okay, this one's, I don't see any red flags, we're good. Then just later on down the road, like we got a year in, and he didn't have like a serious shift after like 3 months. Like there were no surprises. It was all just like we could be just ourselves around each other, and it was really nice. I'd have to say, little known to many people, I'd have to say that I actually proposed to him first. It was the Christmas before we got engaged, and I had already known. We had been looking at engagement rings before, like right around that area, and I bought him a set of little, they're like the jelly rings or the elastic rings that you can wear for like working.
Silicone,
yeah, the silicone. I got him a set of that so that he could try them on. And I was like, you know, you don't have to wear them. I understand that this is like super untraditional, but I want you to know that like I see a future in us, and this is my step in showing you that you don't have to be afraid to take that step. And then we got engaged that July, and now we're here.
Devan and Katelyn, you are no longer two independent persons, but one. What therefore God has joined together, let no man separate. Devan, you may now kiss your bride.
Hey, hey, and all I wanna do is make you smile. When darkness still ensues, I wanna be alive. Whatever we go through, I'll make it worth your while. 'Cause every minute, every hour, every day, I wanna make you smile.
There comes a time in everyone's life when they meet their one true love, their soulmate, their person they're gonna know and love for the rest of their life. That moment came for Devan 20 years ago when he met me. All jokes aside, I'm really proud of you. You finally found her. Took a while, but number 87, she's the one. I'm so glad Devan's marrying a cool girl. She doesn't, not let me come over, but instead she just does dumb stuff with us too. I don't know if it's to have fun or to not let us die. To Devan and Katie, this is my glass, by the way. I was supposed to have a drink up here. I love y'all, and may your marriage be as crazy and fun as our childhood was.
As most older siblings are, I've always been a little overprotective of Katie.
I remember holding her for the first time at the hospital and smiling ear to ear. As we grew older, the need to protect her didn't necessarily go away. I wanted to always have her back at school, through teenage drama, and her relationships, if she needed me to. And then one day, Katelyn met Devan. As the older sister, I needed to find out who this Devan was and what business he had with my sister. Good news, y'all, he passed the first test.
Although I didn't get the luxury of growing up with her as my childhood friend, she has been there for me like she's known me my entire life. Devan is lucky to have someone so incredibly amazing like her, but at the same time, she's lucky to have him too. He has proven to be a very kind and supportive person for her. I'm so happy for y'all, and I know this is a day you'll never forget and will always look back on. I hope for nothing but love and happiness for y'all's future. I love you.